Hello, everybody. Can y'all hear me? Look at that. I hate when it does that. I'm going to get this for my team. Where I can be. I done went live.
I'm supposed to be doing going to our channel or your channel?
Go to your channel. Hey, living life. I got a video here, Stephen. This is what he done today on the double T. If you wasn't there, you didn't see it. There it is, Tammy, the third one there. So I'm pulling the chat up. Yep.
Hey, there's this piece right here, right? Looks about the same size, I guess.
Hello, everybody. Do what, Tammy?
That piece we need.
Tammy done got married.
The exact same to me, but it might be
Yeah,
a
man.
little shorter.
Hold this one and measure.
Not, we gotta rip it.
Hey, give me a minute. Y'all can watch Stephen here a second.
We gotta rip it.
While I'm getting ready here. Let's see. Well, like I say, I'm doing this here, y'all. I mean, I'm getting ready. Seem like if you go live,
So this is a transition
schedule
piece of
line.
trim. And we got this and a
Seem like it messes up.
7-inch piece and we'll have it.
But this Stephen's talking in this in a pretty good bit. So I don't have to talk a lot. I got some friendship with you. I got to get me some kind of thing there. Oh, hello. Don't give me this trouble. Oh, bear with me, man. I got a good drum there. What do you think of it? Hey, man, brother. Can't remember down his head this one. It's gonna take me a second. Damn it, could talk to him for a second. Don't you do that, Jim? Yeah, Tammy is. Hey, you're going right up there. Water drain it up.
Alright, we need both of them.
All right, I got the thumbnail made. He may put it on there by the time Tammy gets in. I'm gonna be through. She said good. That woman,
Hey, y'all, I'm gonna give it to y'all. Go to bed.
you ain't gonna give me one.
I got two, I'm gonna send you the little
We
bird.
can't hear you, Danny. Oh, you can't hear me?
Your mic ain't on.
Alright.
Hey, you sure you can't hear me?
Red on your side?
Other way, right? Yeah.
Hey, can y'all hear me now? Oh, yeah, good night, Tammy. Hey, can you hear me now? I mean, I just now started looking at chat.
Lynn, I decided I'm gonna give it to you. Straighten up.
Oh, I thought it was working. But you just couldn't hear me because of the saw. Well, here's the deal. Here's the deal. Tammy went to the beauty shop. She couldn't do her video. Today, when Stephen was on the double T, y'all know what I'm talking about. Double T. That's that name I said don't never say. Okay. He was live while Grandma was live. He always was live on the double T. But I was working on that birdhouse, and I recorded it. And so if you wasn't on the double T, this is what you missed. And he still had it on that little screen.
Measurement.
But I made it bigger
8 inches.
because I'm like Grandma. I don't like vertical.
Yep.
All right, so now that I got that out of the way. And he actually talks a pretty good bit in this picture. He don't for a while, but he starts talking. Cause I could hear him when I was over there messing around with the bird
Can you believe
eye. So here's
that's
what
one?
I was telling y'all the
Oh
other
my
day
goodness.
that you probably didn't hear. I mean, you probably didn't understand what I was saying. I told Stephen he can go live on YouTube while Grandma is live. I know what you're thinking. Oh, man, don't be talking crazy. Well, you got to listen to me. Y'all do know I am the master of disaster. He can set it up for members only. Now, he can't go full-blown YouTube against Grandma. I love I had to go give my hair cut. But he can, you know what I mean, he can do it for members only. He might not have but 10 or 20 people watching.
It's a long way to the top if you wanna rock and roll.
Got that right.
It's a long way to the top if you wanna rock and roll.
Let me put my earphones on.
We're gonna have Johnny daddy on the boat fishing for us over.
All right. Bear with me now. Do I need to turn him down, son? Y'all let me know if I need to turn him down, son. And it's loud in these earphones, I can tell you that.
Oh my goodness. That is
see,
the moment
You
I
can
have
go
been waiting
live.
for.
You can go live on YouTube for members only.
That is a huge accomplishment.
I told him about that a week ago. And it went in one ear.
Now we got to do
right
these
out the
walls.
other one.
Alrighty then. You ready?
And I called him up a while ago and
Ain't no time like the
Ask him.
present. Ain't no time like the present. Money don't grow on trees.
I'll wait until he gets through talking there.
This is lovely.
No, it's good. Okay.
Wish I knew how many we toted in.
All right, I'll leave it. I just had to
I don't
take
have
my
a clue.
earphones off.
But
But
I allowed 3 for the ceiling and 10 for these knee walls. All right.
hey, let me stop him for just a second. So I can finish saying this. So you can go live for members only on YouTube. And I mean, there wouldn't be a bunch of people that would, buy a membership. But there's people, I promise you, that would. And it don't matter if it's 5, 10, or 20. He's over there live anyway, see? He's live on the double T. But some people that don't want to mess with the double T, you can watch it on YouTube. Well, I told him about it again tonight. He said, refresh my memory. I said, okay. So that's pretty much it there, y'all. I don't know if he's going to do it. It was just a suggestion. But I tell you what gave me the idea. Blooming. Oh, the air conditioner, come on now. Blooming was on there. I was watching. Blooming said, if she's straining her eyes looking at that vertical. Well, she's watching on a computer. And we'll go ahead with Stephen here. She's watching on a computer. I know how it
Trying to
is.
just drive. He's going to be tired. He's going to be tired as rip.
No, I mean, it'll be for,
tired.
you got to buy a membership. So you would see stuff. You would see Stephen doing stuff that nobody else seen. And that's something YouTube does.
Ain't no rest for the wicked.
For members only.
Don't go on
And they could, go live at any time, for members only. Just exclusive content. But it's mainly for, like, and I don't even know if he's going to do it. But, like, he shuts down when Grandma goes live. He gets off of YouTube. But what I'm saying is, if he done the members thing, there wouldn't be a whole bunch of people. It wouldn't be enough to hurt Grandma. So nobody wouldn't have to worry about that, you know. Well, because, look at here, I mean, there's people over there on the double T watching Stephen while Grandma's live. That we know, you know. And it's 8:45 here. When I talked to him right before I went live,
Well, that electrical wire running through there,
he's still over there.
that kind of puts a damper in doorways, don't it?
And that's something you can do, you know, is
That means I need a doorway right here.
yeah, well, there ain't no way to separate subscribers. But that members only them people get a notification. It's just a way for him, the people that like to watch Stephen, and I mean, there's a bunch of them, y'all.
Listen to Johnny.
They can keep watching him instead of shutting down on YouTube. They can keep watching. And that's, you know, I mean, that's actually every Tuesday and Friday. So you see what I'm talking about? He'd be doing that at least 2 days a week.
Just take us. Jesus, take
And then he could,
take it from
I enjoy watching both of them, but I can't afford to pay to watch. Hey, how you know you can't afford it? You don't even know what the price is. But hey, you understand? That's why I say there wouldn't be many people watching. But there's people that will buy a membership. I guarantee you, there's people that will buy a membership, and they could, you know, they go right on recording.
What do you think, Eric?
It's basically the best of both worlds,
That seems like a movie.
and we'll get to see him just later. No,
Huh?
That seems like
he'll
a
be
movie.
live while Grandma's live.
Yeah, but do we want to shove this phone up in it?
But only a handful of people, whoever's got a membership,
Shove the rear in
would be
this.
able to watch it. But let me say it again. He can't go full blown live against Grandma. Half
know what we gotta
people
do,
will be over there watching him. The other half will be watching Grandma.
The right way?
We don't go live against one another.
Look at this one.
He done that one time by mistake.
That like
You
made
know.
my whole entire day right there.
There's a group of women got together going to come down here
All right, you ready?
and give him a red belly.
So I have my
There's
first
like
doorway right here.
4 women going to hold him, pull his shirt up and give him a red belly.
Hey, scrub it like this and get that foam off.
Is there any
Come
question?
on, there you go.
You wouldn't believe it.
It missed it.
Yeah.
Just wipe it
See,
off with your hand. There you go. All right.
This software
I
right
need to
here
split this.
is awesome, son.
Are you breaking on a
I'm
rack?
going to have to call the people up that own this
Should be.
company and
A
tell
little
them
bit
some
further
stuff.
this way. Needs to be.
How much you need?
I'll move it right down the center.
I don't need you to.
That's the center. Where you need it. Still touching.
So listen to me, y'all.
That's right
Push it
at
up,
the-
baby.
That's
Push,
right there.
push this up.
Y'all want me to play Steve's video and let him talk? Or y'all want me to turn him down so I can talk? Now, I don't mind just turn it down and let him talk. I don't mind it a bit. But I need to know because I know I don't need to be talking while he's talking.
Crap.
So y'all tell me, do you want to hear Stephen
Put my knee right down on that and it's stuck in there.
or do you want to hear me?
Like I rubbed it and it was stuck. Yee!
Don't everybody speak up at one time. Oh, turn Stephen down. Is everybody cool with that? I got something good. I got something pretty good to tell y'all. Hey, I tell you what, we'll do both, all right? We'll turn him up and down. We'll turn him up and down. She done gone to bed. When Stephen gets up here talking to the camera, and he does it quite a few times, I'll turn it up. And I got it up a little bit now. All right, let me tell y'all something. I want to hear you, Danny. All right. Okay. All right. That's pretty good going against Stephen there. It's exactly the ones that pay get to watch them when Grandma's live if Stephen wants to. Do it. Then when you, Danny, put it up on YouTube, then we can see it. Yeah, but I mean, if I did that, I would actually have to wait a few days before I could do it, you know. You know, can't I can't undermine him, you know. Hey, let's just first see if he even wants to do that. And you know, I mean, and then we'll work out the details. Let me tell y'all something. Uh, all right, sugar pie. I got you. I'm sorry I was typing, Danny. If you have something to say, then I want to hear you. Okay. Yeah, I always got something to say. All right. Hey, you hear the man down there sanding? Y'all hear that? The sheetrock man down there sanding. I was sitting over there today working on the birdhouses. Man, what is that? All right. Here we go now. Here we go. Hey, you probably ain't even going to understand it. Well, yeah, you'll understand it, but you won't know how to do it. So I'm going to make a video showing you how to do it. Yeah. All right, but I'm talking about something else now. All right. Oh. You know, my grandma used to make them videos. She'd take her big camera out there. And I got a camera like hers. Hey, $600 or $700. I'm talking about then. Hey, I mean, they ain't cheap. They good, but they ain't cheap. All right. You don't need that no more. Say, how is that? All right. Okay. So, with this program I got, you can take your phone and record. And like, don't it? you can record. You ain't recording with your phone. You're recording on this program. Your phone's just showing the picture. And if you're sitting there doing your project, you just let the thing. You ain't going live to YouTube. You ain't going live. You just recording. This thing's got a recorder. You don't have to record to YouTube. All right. So you out there doing your project. It don't matter if it takes you 5 hours, 6 hours, or whatever. You just let the thing run. And it'll save that recording. This software right here will save that recording. And then you can download it. Remember when Pam was on here? It's saying, you recording me? It is recording. YouTube is recording. You know, duh. But I didn't know it showed them I was recording. But I mean, it's recording right now. All right?
You know, I told you.
You record what your camera, what your phone is showing.
You know, my hand's perfect. That board.
This will hold you up. This will
That's what I'm saying.
record it.
That's why it surprised me it was off.
You take this program and download the video and put it in your recorder. In your editing software. And if you recorded 5 hours, you can do it all 5 hours straight. You can record 5 hours straight. If you're talking on the phone, let the recorder go. Let it go. If you want 2 angles, use 2 phones. If you want 3 angles, use 3 phones. We got 3 phones. You know how the pros record in different positions and stuff? That's what the pros do. And me being a roofer and all, I said all roofers know how to do this kind of stuff. I'm going to tell you the story about that all roofers. In a minute. You take the recording that you recorded, just like I done this right here with Steven. I recorded this morning. You put it in your editing software, edit it. Okay, DJ, thank y'all. Edit it, and then put it on YouTube, edit it. I guarantee you there ain't many people that know how to do that. I'm going to have to make a video explaining it. Even if I'm going to have to, I'm going to have to do that for the advanced people, y'all. And of course, I'm going to have to tell them, don't listen to my slow talking. I am a roofer. So that makes me an expert. One day, you make more money doing live or edited videos. Hey, you'll make more doing an edited video if it's a good one. The lives ain't worth 2 cents. They said, well, you need to watch the video I made last night on Tammy's channel. And I explain a lot of stuff, and I actually show you a lot of stuff. But this software right here, it's like unlimited. You can think of stuff that probably nobody's even thought of. But they was just I'm able to jump back to that in a minute. I seen this man at the bank, and he was talking to a couple of women, and I was standing there or something other. And he was kind of. I realized by his conversation what he was talking about. A lot of men's got great jobs, and a lot of men's got easy jobs. I mean, everybody ain't got an easy job, but the like the people over there at the paper mill where Stephen worked at. Hell, the easier the job, the more money you make. I mean, it's just like that. And some people are workers over at the paper mill, and then some people sit in an office and just look at computers. You know, and that man was kind of aggravated because everybody had a good job but him. He said, "What time you go to work?" I said, "About 9 o'clock. 9 o'clock in the morning." Boy, he shrugged his shoulders. He said, "Everybody's got a good job but me." I said, "Hey, brother, I'm a roofer." He said, "Oh, people think, the reason I say that shit about the roofer all the time, people think that roofers are dumb. People think roofers don't make no money. And there's a lot of money in the roofing business. But people just assume that it's low class work. The last 20 years I worked, I didn't even work. But I just give estimates and stuff. When I say the last 10 years, I just give estimates and got them to the job. And every once in a while, I had to go get them a Coca-Cola because they would complain they was going to quit if I didn't go get them a Coca-Cola. I would have to give out baby milk money about 3 times a week, stuff like that. But yeah, hey, I mean, I was the one that you called after you didn't have 4 or 5 people trying to fix something. I was the one you called, and I wasn't cheating. I go over there and tear up everything that everybody does, and I fix it. And here's what I told them. I said, if that leaks, I'll give you your money back. That's how good I was. But that's the reason I always saying, like, all roofers, is, you know what I'm always saying. But like, I was, I was a long ways ahead of the roofers and the roofing owners. Even when I was a young man, I was way ahead of their minds, way ahead. I still am. The man that I used to work for, he went to a job and he seen my tarp on the job. It was on a friend of his house. I had a tarp that if somebody had wind damage or something, I'd go over there and cover it up, keep their house from getting burnt. And he went over, the insurance couldn't get two estimates. So he called the man I used to work for, and that man knew whose tarp that was on that roof. It was mine. And that man called me up and said, man, he called me up crying, talking about how good of friends we was and all that. And hey, I mean, the deal was, I was smarter than they was. If I hadn't put that tarp on that roof, that other man might have got that job. The man I used to work for, he might have got that job. Just, I mean, it could have been, just $100 cheaper to me. But and the man, the homeowner, probably would never even called the man I used to work for. But the insurance probably made him get two estimates. But when he pulled up over there and seen that blue tarp, he went to crying. And I took over this town. I took over. And it didn't take me long to do it neither. Oh, when I handed that roofing to Stephen, hell, he stepped into a gold mine, man. He started charging more than me, and I'm the kind of person, I believe you will get more work charging less than you will trying to burn somebody up. And that's just the way I think. I think you will make more money charging less than you will burning somebody up. That's just the way I think. And I always stuck to that. Yes, everyone, please give Danny a share and live, and please subscribe to Danny and Tammy. Yeah, I always, it's Tammy's night. And I mean, she's wore out, boy. She's wore out. And she wanted me to get on here for her. I got big old mess over there at the table. Working on that birdhouse. Oh, I actually doing a pretty good little bit to it today. But if I showed you what I'm doing, you wouldn't think it was very much. Bless her heart. Hope she gets some good rest. I think just like you, Mr. Danny. I only charge $5 a dozen for my hen eggs. Unless my feed goes up, it won't change. Yeah, I mean, I think you can make more money by selling less. That's how Walmart started. Hey, did y'all see that woman on Grandma's this morning? I mean, I've seen her before. Bonnie. Mom was talking about how much eggs cost. And she said thanks to Trump. And I didn't like that. Hey, look here. This egg business started before Mr. T ever took office. I mean, I don't, I mean, I mean, she must not know no better. But I mean, I don't like that kind of thing. And I got on there and let her know it. I realized I said something I shouldn't have said, about what Mr. Magoo done to the chickens. But it was millions of chickens he done it to, which is what drove the cost up. I didn't say Mr. T done it. I said Mr. Magoo done it. And that woman's blaming Mr. T. Been watching CNN. No, it ain't his fault. Hey, that stuff was done. That stuff was done. I mean, before Mr. T ever went in there. It was all a terrible mess. But I mean, hey, this country's in a mess. I mean, I don't remember what all he done, Mr. Magoo, before he left office. But he kind of sabotaged. I mean, he done some stuff you couldn't undo. But I don't remember what it was. His heaven called you out like a mother does. Yeah, and Mama didn't even know what the deal was. I might have to talk to her about that. He didn't see what the woman said.
I'm just curious if this will work. Look at that nail right there.
So I asked him what he's going to put on that back ball. See that back ball down there? You know what he said? I don't know. I saw her comment. Your comment and Miss Helen's reaction just made me laugh. I know y'all seen it. I know y'all. I know that y'all that was watching. I know y'all. But y'all should have backed me up. I mean, I mean them Man, them people like talking about him. Man, he saved us, man. And he's saving us now. I mean, Tammy said God sent him. And I said it last night on my video, but I actually believe that if he hadn't got in there, we would be in a mess that would take 50 years to overcome. No, he ain't in. I see he's is in closing. No, he ain't in closing all of it. He left some doors open. Let me tell you what I'd have done if it was me. I would have just went ahead and put the boards up and then just cut out, where I wanted my doors. It wouldn't have been that much extra. It wouldn't have been that much waste. And then, like, you could use, that the short boards, you can use them for stuff. I believe God worked his magic on people. And Mr. T finally found his own truth. Yeah. I don't know very much about it, y'all. I know very little about it. Well, I mean, they was working on, they had a 20-year plan called a new. Let me get through burping here. A new world order. And Mr. T, he stopped that. Hey, I mean, look at here, man. They was digging in, boy. There was a woman on there talking about it last night, on the video I made. And I tried to get her to come on here and tell us about it. Exactly what it is. Hey, Tony. How you doing, brother? I viewed Grandma one day, and the next day, Grandma then one last night. One night, Tammy. Okay. Hello there, Jenny. Hello, everybody. And the boys doing a good job over there, y'all. Oh. I said, man, I didn't know if you knew how to do them transition pieces or not. He said, man, yeah. I mean, I'll tell you, you rip your board and you got an angle on both edges so it fits in there, like Steven said, like a glove. I know people's a little bit ill with Jeannie because she's going to marry Steven, but she's always nice, y'all. Danny, you're right about things. We would have completely lost our country if not for him. Yeah, I mean, Hey, Tony, now, I know you pretty level headed, Tony. We didn't know what was wrong with the government before him, and he started exposing everybody. All talk, no action. Remember that? Talk, 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 no action. They stand there and look at that camera and all that stuff, and then go right in there and vote another way. And I tell y'all something. I'll tell y'all something I seen today. I don't want y'all to think I watch the news all the time, because I don't. Even if it is on, I got stuff going on in my head. A matter of fact, I've been watching I ain't even been watching the news, but I had it on today. And Congress made a law. I don't know exactly what the law was, but you'll understand. They, like them people digging tunnels coming over the border, it was something to do with a law against that, you know what I mean? Naturally it's some kind of law, but they stepping it up, the penalty for it or something other. And everybody voted for that but one person. She wanted to let them keep coming into tunnels and bringing drugs. She voted to let them keep doing that. And it was that Talib woman. If I didn't have Stephen playing, I'd show it to y'all. Hey, look it up. Living life. She's one of them, the squad I was telling y'all about last night. What's her name? Anyway, the woman that's a congressman name used to be a bartender. She's like, I don't know, I think a roofer might have her notched out. You're right, Danny, they would be no more America. Hey, I mean, yeah, OAC. There's four of them. And her name's Talib or something like that. She's one of them four. And she voted like for them to keep digging the tunnels. I ain't never heard of them. Hey, it's about 500 votes to 1. Hey, y'all. Is the whole world gone crazy? That's the reason I protect Tammy. I don't let nobody be messing with Tammy's mind. I don't mess with Tammy's mind. And I sure ain't gonna let nobody else do it neither. I don't want nobody talking me down to Tammy, which it don't do no good. But I still don't like it. And there's been a few. Hey, her sister's the worst enemy I ever had, boy. And I don't see how that could be. They had a fire under her trailer. Under her trailer she lived in. And they got it put out. And I went over there. This ain't been long ago. I went over there and, like, who would you hire to go do what I'm fitting to tell you? Benny, do you know if Stephen is going to seal the wood? I heard him say on there today, on this video, that he wasn't going to put nothing on it. Hey, I went over there, and keep in mind, who would you hire? And how much would it cost to hire them? I went over there and figured out what started the fire. And I fixed it, rewired a bunch of stuff, went and bought wire, and she had some plumbing leaks, and I fixed them. Septic tank pipe under the house was leaking, and I fixed it. Fixed all the stuff up. I should at least charge $1. At least that. And, and that didn't take no hour neither. And it didn't take no day. It took me several days to get that mess straightened out. I took her TV antenna over there one time because I knew she couldn't watch TV. Tammy didn't tell me to take that antenna over there. But I told her that Tammy told me to take her a TV antenna over there. It was all my idea. Hooked it up where she could watch TV, you know. Damn thing could get about 30 channels. I didn't mind Tammy getting all the praise and glory. I was just looking after my brother's wife. And then I'm over there smoking a cigarette, and Stephen throws me out of the house. And she's talking about she's proud of him, that he stood up to me. I wished I hadn't never done it all. I wish I hadn't never went and fixed her house. I wish I had put the antenna up, and a whole lot more. I'm kind of joking about that. I wouldn't take that back. But sometimes your ass needs to be brought back to reality, you know. And that's the reality. That's the reality. How you like that, y'all? You right?
No. Alright. Good? Yeah.
Let me tell y'all something. When Stephen was building that house, I was there, son. You might have not seen me, but I was there. The master of disaster roofer, I was there.
Get on this side. What do it look like? That's good.
Gracious. Oh, I saw the light. I was baptized by the fire, touching flame.
You know, I got people going against me on YouTube just as hard as they can go. Did you hear me? I got people going against me just as hard as they can go on YouTube. Look at how much I'm helping everybody. You wouldn't know nothing. Hey, Rebecca, I think it's cost that's life.
Great. Grady. What's James saying? Let me look at James. Yeah, I want to see what James is saying. Way to encourage people to leave this page. Great support system. Oh, I don't know what's happening then. Sound like James is running into some hostility. Looks great though. I'm not criticizing. Don't be so sensitive. Still, that's okay, James.
What he's saying there, the man kicked him in the nuts and then told him he wasn't talking about him, not to be so sensitive. See how the man backtracked?
Ain't nothing wrong with your opinion, bro, love. Come on, I got dust everywhere. You're not supposed to use a Sawzall interior. Oh my gosh. James, I thought you was... I see what you're saying now. Now I get it. Slap some outlets in that bad mama jama. Yeah, I got... Lord, this thing's taking off, ain't it? There's my access door to my storage. I'm gonna have another access to my storage right here. So I got 56 feet of storage. And I gotta put a couple doors in. Gracious. So far away, far too long. Glue Elmer's glue. Listen, Lord, listen. Don't think these women in here don't know what's going on. I done got these women on board. So if you come in here like with a punchline, they already know you're ridiculous. How's that cordless Makita hammer using? It's good. Works good. Yeah, actually I like I cut the vertical, and then I use these man hands right here to knock the chunk out of that pine. Appreciate it. Some man in here has got some sense. Anyway, thank you, Russell. I know there's some more in here. Listen, all these carpenters is at home at 12:43. Look, these women, it ain't cute. They know you don't know what you're talking about. First of all, some of y'all do, and like that's okay. We ain't got to agree, long as yeah. Look at him. Thank you. Only the boss is home at this time. That's what I'm talking about. The hands. The hands, they on the job right now. They might be sitting in the porta potty, but they on the job somewhere. Is that 3/4 inch young tongue and groove? Yeah, it is. Yeah, it's got a U right here. And there it is. Tongue and groove. And the CEO, you ain't wrong. You should move that outlet down by your storage door. Like, I can't do nothing about the outlets. The outlets where it's gonna be. You done incredible things with mason hands. I've done some incredible things with my mason hands. Listen, Mr. Simpson. Boy, these hands right here, you don't understand. They'll put Jesus in somebody. Bro, that looks amazing. We have 3 men with good sense in here. Appreciate it. I know there's more watching. Zeb, listen, there's a nothing. Ha! That's all good. Look at Purdy Jess. She said, hello. Hello. I just want to get the fan a minute. Whew. These hands right here will put you in church. You know? You don't have no idea. Could slap a light pole. Oh my goodness. I saw the light. I was exactly. Pull the strings out of leggings every day. No problem. That's what I'm talking about. Listen, come on in. I keep waiting to get a VO5 commercial, but they ain't contacted me yet. They need me like at a waterfall, baptized. That's what I'm talking about. Woo! So, man, that air feels good. You have no idea. I had to jack the heat up for the sheetrock people. So I put it on 75 last night. And it's rough up here. Feels great down there on the bottom, but it's a little, all that 75 come up here. What's going on? Woo! I don't mind working. You ain't heard me complain none. But squat it down over there in that right there. That's for tiny people, and there's nothing tiny about me. They probably are. Oh God, it had another gear. Watch out. Woo! All right. Playtime's over. Business in the front. Party in the back. Oh my God. Watch out for this plastic, it'll get you. how you do that reverse pitch. Get you some of that. We gotta go on the bayou. Son of a gun on the run on the bayou. You gotta know. I was waiting on Eric to laugh. He was just a smiling. Son of a gun on the run on the bayou. We can either bring a pack of flooring in, being that flooring right there, what you want to do?
I couldn't care less.
Eric said, I do not care, boss. Son of a gun on the run on the bayou.
Let's bring one up. I gotta go down anyway.
Eric wants to bring one in. Eric said, bring one in, or else he's quitting. Oh, the ladder done moved, ain't it? Hey, make sure that ladder's good for you to get off it now. Get on it.
We gotta find out.
I got a credit card that's got no limit. Got a big black chair with a bedroom in it. That ain't the words, but nobody cares but you. Been there, done that. I got a big school bus full of old guitars. I got a full of bomb. Tell you what.
Earbuds about to die. I'll go insane.
Oh, hey, Jody, I seen you come in. Oh, Tammy. You know, this different stuff, you know. Tammy said, how you know how to do that? Is it all roofers know how to do this? The roofer that trained me had a nail. I mean, I didn't know nothing about it. He started, and he was good too, you know. But he would come and get me to go look at and tell him what was wrong with something. He was a good old buddy. He was kind of like me. He would kind of just tell it like it is, you know. And that's also the same one where we was coming back from White Earth Camp House, and me and him both was drinking bad. But even if I'm drinking, y'all, I still got good sense. Pretty good sense. Like I can drive and carry on a conversation, you know, no matter how much I drink. But he's the one where we decided to come home. The White Earth Camp House about an hour, a little over an hour away from here. And I was doing something and run off the road a little bit, you know. I don't know what I was doing, you know, but it wasn't because, you know, I mean, it wasn't because I was heavy drinking is the reason I run off the road. That's when I pay attention better if I'm drinking. That's, you know, what little I have drove. That's when I pay attention better when I'm drinking. But I run off the road and he said, oh, it scared him real bad, you know. And I realized it scared him real bad. He thought I couldn't drive. So I went about another mile down the road, and I was trying to figure out how to get him to drive. Anyway, I didn't want to get no DUI. I let my buddy get the DUI. Well, you know what I mean? You're subject to get stopped, you know. You getting in that, you get behind the wheel drinking, anything can happen, you know. I ran off the road again just to scare him. He said, man, let me drive. I'm putting it nice, y'all. He was drinking more than me. But we both been drank a lot. And I was a little worried about him now, driving. When we pass a vehicle, I'd put my hand over there on the steering wheel without him knowing it. I had my hand on that steering wheel when he passed a diesel truck, you know, a diesel truck or a car or something. I'd make sure he didn't get in that other lane.
Well, it'll be good. I'll never make you. That's a good question, Joseph. I ain't sure right now. Yeah. That's gonna be tricky. Shoot, no, man. I'm getting a price on the spiral staircase, but I ain't messaged me back yet.
I say, y'all, this is what the members would see here.
You know, I ain't opposed to putting a set of stairs on the outside to come in through the gable. Like I ain't ruled that out. I mean, anything's a possibility. Do you want some water? You got some? Shoot, give me some. Are there some water down there, babe?
I think we had the last of it. I'll check it up.
Son of a. I gotta go drink out of the bathtub.
We got one more.
Oh, never mind. We got one more. That's not possible.
You know, Tammy, always known I was a master of disaster, you know. And we got a chessboard me and my friends used to play, and I didn't realize that I was good at chess. I didn't know I was good at chess, but I am. And I heard Tammy talking about it the other day. And I was drinking. Not a little. I was drinking a lot. I mean, she thought she could beat me, because I was drinking. A lot. I beat her 2 games. She wanted to play another game. I want to play one more time, And, I mean, I remember this like it was yesterday, And, so you can't move yourself into checkmate. But you can make a move that in a minute, like the next move or two is going to cause you to lose. And she done that, she moved. And I seen I was going to beat her again. And I stood there looking at the chessboard, like thinking about what to do. And I was scared she was going to see the mistake she made. So I took that chessboard and act like I was mad and flipped it upside down. Chess pieces went everywhere. I was acting, y'all. And I didn't want to beat her again. And she got the biggest kick out of that. And she thinks to this day, I finally told her that the reason I flipped the chessboard upside down. But she got the biggest kick out of beating me at chess you ever seen. And I just didn't have the heart to beat her again,
Man, that's a lot of doors to frame. I'm gonna be a door framing mama jama.
Thought of something else. Stephen sent me a text the other day. And he was in the text. He was telling a woman something about, we can text more later or something other, something another. And he sent that a week ago or something other, and I said, why'd you send me that text? It was his name. And what it was a clone pretending to be Stephen, texting one of the women. Are y'all women ever going to learn? He said that's what it was. That it wasn't him.
To the now. to the now, now, now. Such a good guy to help you. Yeah, he's all right. I can't really say much about him. Would have been love. Bentley was learning last night. I was trying, bless his heart. This is when you get old. I thought like nobody listened to music working. Eric does. Bentley does. And then I like look down there at Johnny. I'm talking to him. He ain't answering me. He got his earbuds in. This generation of people, if you want to know what to buy somebody for Christmas, earbuds or Beats.
Oh, it'd help I cut the mic on one. Dawn Baker sent Tammy a message and said she was going to lay low for a while. You remember all the women fighting over Stephen? Look, Jeannie was going to ride by Dawn Baker's house and run over a mailbox or something, you know. I say, y'all, when I was talking about all that stuff, you know, about the women not going crazy and stuff over there on Stephen's channel, I imagine that's what happened to her. I mean, she just, I wasn't joking when I said a lot of women was leaving. And I don't know I know a little bit about the fussing. But women usually work that out, you know. But yeah, that's what she told Tammy. She was going to lay low for a while. She'll be back, y'all. And I mean, just to let you know, this is for all the people that actually think she's gone. She ain't gone nowhere. She's still watching. She just ain't chatting. Do y'all understand that? These people don't leave. You won't know what's happening on As the World Turns. Oh, she ain't gone. She just ain't texting. How about that?
But they'd be the right direction over there. So I might as well just go drag some of them down.
Oh, let's flip this, bud.
Alright. You convinced me?
Nobody is gone. Nobody is gone. If you don't see them in chat, don't worry. They ain't gone. Hey, here, y'all. All roofers know psychology and stuff. All roofers know how the world works. If you fool me, you doing something. You go get yourself an ice cream.
I just called to see I want you to come back home. Yeah, yeah. Help the bear.
I keep forgetting to unmute the mic. I see that, Carol, and see if you don't chat much, people won't hardly miss you. I mean, I don't mean that in a bad way, but like if you're somebody in there that's in there all the time, you'll be missed. And that's the deal with her, you know. Everybody knows she's missing. Everybody knows it before you even see anything. Because she's always in there all the time. But hey, don't worry, she'll be back and she ain't gone. She ain't gone. I think her boyfriend's got a hand in on that. He's missing too. You know, I tried to warn her about that. Let me see this message. I tried to warn her about that. About a man getting you off of, you know what I mean? They got her off of YouTube. And he's somebody y'all know. I said, you better watch out, girl. I said, you better watch out. Hey, Larissa. You know what I mean? She had 2 or 3 boyfriends there. Nobody was telling her not to get on YouTube, but this one dude got her off of YouTube. He appears to be a nice guy. That's the kind that says, don't put no makeup on. That's the kind that won't give you no money. That's the kind that he goes and buys groceries himself. He won't let you out the house. And he'll make damn sure you ain't got no money where you can call the moving van. Y'all all know what I'm talking about. And that's what he is. He ain't no nice guy. He ain't no master disaster. He ain't no Tony. He ain't no Christopher Blake. He's getting her away from the men. Hey, I mean, they can kiss my butt and call it Christmas, you know? That's the master disaster talking.
Yes. That looks rather good. There you go. Brother.
You want it towards the end, you said, or?
Baby, as long as it's hitting it where I can get a screw. Just don't have a door casing around it. Yeah, that's good. I'm using a $450 hammer. I just want it to be rough. That's what I want. I just want to celebrate.
Hey, Slim, when you get over your sickness, I want, we can't do it tonight because he's talking a lot in this video, but I want you to try to come on and be on the show again. Living Life last night, she tried to get in there and her mic wasn't working. And she said, maybe you ought to send me an email and let's try that. I didn't think that was going to work. Yeah, we did send you an email though, didn't we? But anyway, every time she come in there, she couldn't talk. I sent her an email and she'd come in there and she could talk then. I want you to try one more time. Where you going, Lynn? Lynn, you know it ain't going to be as much fun without you. Lynn, you ain't got no boyfriend telling you to come get in this bed, Abby. Because I'll come over there and tear that house apart. If you're being mistreated now. That man be sitting there, I ain't going out there. Woo!
You can't. All right. Oh, there's the phone right there on the wall. Yep, you got it. Good, bye.
Yeah.
How munked up it is.
Hey, go, Liz. That's my son. And y'all, I usually just put his video up, but he's actually talking a pretty good bit in this video. And I did call him up and say, man, you care if I play your video? He said, no, man, go ahead and play it. But yeah, that's my son. Go, Leafs, go. Steven's a chip off the old block. I am the master disaster, at least I used to be. But he's coming along pretty good. It's hard to teach that stuff right there, y'all. But I mean, he wasn't no beginner when he started. But like, there ain't nothing like doing it and you learn from your mistakes. And hey, another thing, Go Leafs. We do a concert on this channel right here every Friday night. So if you've been missing on Friday night, we sing right here on this channel every Friday night. I'm the one that plays the drums. I don't know if you've seen it or not. That's kind of loud there. I put it on mute. We're going to have to get one night, y'all, on my show. We're going to have to get Tanya to go to McDonald's where she can have a good internet connection and let her get on here and sing. I've heard her singing on Facebook. Hey, she can sing good, y'all. Yeah, good night, Lynn. You let me know if I need to come to your house and turn it into a car wash over there.
Here, come back and shoot this.
Yeah, I'm the drummer.
I hit
These drums is sitting right here. Right here.
Just do it. Come here, let me show you. See, yeah. Put it on the edge of it, and then just go down side it like.
You know, I told y'all a bunch, I said some women love me, But I mean, there's some women don't like me, boy. I ain't joking either. But they usually like the high class women. It always seems like that, You know the kind that go tell the man when to go pee-pee, when he can go pee-pee. You can't tell me when to go pee-pee. I won't listen.
I got sheetrock this for days. That thing's automatic. If you hold the trigger down steady, you just bump the nose and it'll get her done. But don't touch it. Touch it to yourself, because it'll get her done.
Yep. Hey, he's saving a lot of money doing it, but it's still costing a bunch of money, boy.
I feel like we laid the fire out of that.
I thought you were going to sleep. Hey, Larissa. Lynn, you ain't got no boyfriend. I know what Lynn do. I know exactly what Lynn do, y'all. I got Lynn figured out. Now, she could put the mini skirt on and all that, and the high heels. And that stuff you put on your face. Get them lips red. But she don't want all the men. She's not even sure if she even wants one. She likes to be able to do what she wants to do. When she wants to do it.
I got so much stuff in my eye.
Oh, if y'all girls don't know. Hey, yeah, you're welcome, Jody. If y'all girls don't know, once you stay by yourself so long, you don't want no man. You don't want no man telling you what to do and when to do it and how to do it. And I'm hungry. Y'all know what I'm talking about? Do I need to spend another 15 minutes talking about it? That's true, y'all. Yeah, we stream every day. I sometimes go leave for.
Four door holes.
You know, I'm doing the video for my wife tonight. But sometimes I'm on this channel streaming. But I got another channel called Southern Ideas. You need to remember that. I usually don't get on here until late. I got on here a little early tonight, but I was, you know, my wife, she couldn't get on here and do her video tonight. She went to the beauty shop, and when she got back, she was about tired, you know.
Eric will be building his house soon.
And
No light in the ceiling. Oh my goodness, I ain't think of that.
so like the days she does a video, I'll do a video on Southern Ideas. And we actually have a pretty big crowd for 11 and 12 and 1 o'clock in the morning and 2 o'clock in the morning. It surprised me, you know.
The lighting will be put in by the electricians when they get here. That's a good question, though. I mean, had me fooled for a minute. Is that the right way? Heck to the no.
That's that down there. It is.
Oh, you want to drag that saw out of that opening? You're going to flip these boards.
Drag it down there.
Just get it over here where we... I just want to celebrate.
You know, Tanya, I've been thinking about that. You know, that video we made last night. And I actually do believe that you need to think of something you can do. You know, I'm telepathic. And I know what you're going through. And you're looking for normal. And this ain't your normal. And you actually might have to make a new normal. But like sitting around, taking pills, that don't, that don't, that won't get it. And I mean, I ain't saying you are taking pills, but you need to, you need to sit down and think of something that you can do. And I'm talking about, don't just think of something to do. Think of something that gets you excited, that you're excited about. Something that makes your heart tick. And then, I mean, I don't know what to tell you, you know. And I mean, it might take you a little while to figure out something that'll make you tick. But things will get better. There's millions. Yeah, okay. There's millions of people in the same boat with you, Tanya. I said millions, not a million. I said millions. Think of something you can do that excites you. Pam was talking about go to town and go to Walmart. Nah, that ain't gonna excite you. Think of something that excites you. It might even cost you some money. But don't worry about the money. This is your life we talking about. You understand? Hey, write it down on a piece of paper. When you're sitting around. Okay?
I feel like I need to measure it to be sure. Let me measure it to be sure. Started to open. $223. Let's check this. Let's check this back.
One last thing, Tanya. You might have to make yourself do it. What's on that list? You might have to force yourself to do it. And you get in there and you put your makeup on. You'd be the best looking fox in that town. Don't cut no corners. You hear me? go to the water fountain with the mini skirt on, turn around and watch the men looking at you.
All right, push it up in the top. Or the school was fun while it lasted.
So I keep thinking of stuff to say, and I was reading DJ's comment there. You can get used to anything. And you seen the movies before where somebody stays in prison so long they don't want to leave. And they make them leave. Well, good. Good for you, Tanya. Yeah, put that mini skirt on and go to the water fountain. Don't be so hard on yourself. Hey, I can tell you need to lighten up some. Yeah, you need to lighten up some. I could tell last night, just on chat, you was like thinking of all kind of stuff that what everybody's thinking. And I told you I'm telepathic. There wasn't nobody thinking like you thought they was thinking. Have a little fun. You know, the people in prison, you know, they get out, they make them leave, you know. And I mean, they go do something else, so they go back. Oh, you can get used to anything. You seen what one of the gals there said. Danny, you have the gift of decree. Yeah. See, I can link to somebody, you know. I don't know how I can do that, but I can. Hey, I don't know if y'all seen Tanya, but she's a pretty woman, y'all. I seen her singing, you know, on Facebook. She wouldn't have no problem getting a man. I can tell you that. But here's what you got to remember, Tanya. If you go on a date, it don't mean you get married. You understand that? And I mean, you don't let him be at your house the next day. You keep yourself out there. Here's what I told Stephen, y'all. That's what you have, Danny. A great gift to have. Yeah, thank you, DJ. Oh, you know, Stephen got a divorce. Y'all remember when he got a divorce? She wanted his money. The money he's spending right now. She laid the law down. She wanted that money. And he took the train. He's still down and out, you know. Some men don't do too good without the hoochie coochie. He's one of them. But here's what I told him. And every one of you can remember this right here, what I'm saying. There's people getting divorces every day. And usually, I mean, there's a couple getting a divorce every day. You can look in the paper. Every day. And one of them two people, either the man or the woman, one of them will be a good catch. And one of them you wouldn't want. Sometimes it's the man's that's doing the stuff. Sometimes it's the woman. But usually one of them, the man or the woman, is a good catch. And usually they've been lied to, cheated on, mistreated, telling them stuff that ain't true, and then being called crazy. And then they simply want somebody just like y'all.
So careful picking that up.
You know, you gotta kind of like Lynn Burns, you know. You have to remind Lynn Burns it's just a date. It ain't no marriage proposal. It's just a date. And you know what else? You make yourself a promise. You ain't gonna go around that night. You make yourself a promise. You make him work for it, son. And if he don't respect you enough that he don't want to work for that, he don't need to be with you.
The top of where it's supposed to be over the box is on the side of it.
So the top ain't cut out enough.
Yeah. I don't know if you can.
Well, you ain't up in the groove, baby.
No, it's
Still on a lot.
yeah, it's not.
Yeah,
I don't think it'll go.
mine's gonna be all right.
When the men break you down and get what they want, y'all know what I'm talking about. It's halfway over. You make him work. You make him work. Because you are worth something.
You good?
Oh yeah.
Talk about ooh.
You tell your son, your mother, your best friend to call you at 10 o'clock. And you can say, if things ain't going good, you can say, I gotta go. You understand? If things is going good, say, hey, yeah, me and so, we at the restaurant, we having a good time. But you have your backup plan to get you out of that situation.
Yeah. Good.
If you catch somebody lying, don't mess with them. And there's a lot of that go on. You know, I own this. I own that. I got so much money in my back pocket, I have to sit down sideways. People that's got money don't brag. You would never have to ask them questions. But like one night, lady asked me, how do you know if a man's a good man? You listen for them lies and don't look over them. If you listen, if somebody lies, you'll know it. Because if they'll lie about this, they'll lie about that. Ain't too crazy about the liars myself. That's actually the good thing about me, y'all. You ain't got to ask me what I'm thinking. I'll tell you.
I still feel 25 most of the time.
Yeah.
I still raise a little Cain with a boy. Honky tonks and pretty women. Lord, I'm still right there with them. I'm gonna go back there and shoot them over. No reflection of my youth. Sit in that stool right there.
I feel too good if I do that.
Huh?
I feel too good if I do that.
So I tell y'all about Eric there. Did y'all hear Stephen talking about, him wearing earbuds? He listens to music to try to drown out his thoughts. He has a man like I got. That's why he wears the earphones, the earbuds. He don't like to be just sitting. I'm sure he was, but you are so hard.
Got it. It don't show what's deep inside.
Where's the box at?
I read between the lines.
Ran out.
Oh, they on the scaffold in there.
It's on a cord right here.
We got one woman. She's real pretty. You wouldn't believe how pretty she is. But her husband lied to her. Doing all kind of stuff. To she won't let nobody in. She trusts me. But whoever could get that woman, they wouldn't just have a good woman. They'd have a pretty one too. But boy, I don't know who is going to crack that ice. I talk about her every now and then. Says she got a 500-foot wall around her house. She goes out and stuff. She don't stay home all the time. She goes out. But she runs back to the safety of that house. And she don't trust hardly nobody. She's actually a little bit too bad, but she don't want you messing with her. About what she does. She can go to that house, not watch TV, and live in her own mind. And she ain't just sitting around. She probably don't even sit around that much. But she has a good time. Hey, Tina. She enjoys herself. And she don't have to worry about somebody letting her down. While she's in her castle. Because she's already standing on the ground. Right here.
Oh, the door there, yeah.
Yeah.
Are you splitting down there?
It's a little past the split, but it's good.
I mean, I can come this way.
All right.
Good?
Yeah.
I wasn't holding the trigger.
I could have taken it.
Huh?
I could have took it.
Yeah, I wouldn't pull it right out of you, don't worry. We was somewhere like 2 hours away, 2.5 hours. Stan hooked himself. He's like, I gotta go to the emergency room. Not today, brother love, just fishing.
He hooked himself?
Yeah.
I've seen you hook yourself. Keep fishing.
I went ahead and got it out for him. He said, "You're ruthless." I said, "I can tell you didn't feel none of that." I said, "Don't be a baby. It'll be over in a minute."
Oh,
He'll
is this
tell,
one we got cut?
he'll tell you to this day, I have no remorse getting the hook out of him.
Heard a woman, I can't remember, y'all. She was on medicine and stuff. That she trusted and was ensured she was doing the right thing. Had her messed up. That's why she was doing what she was told. If I was there, I'd have beat the shit out of somebody. Messing her up like that. That's why she don't trust to this day.
What up? Yeah, yeah, yeah. There went my pencil. God bless America. Man, it is hot up there.
Yeah, he got
You
4.
good, baby?
Yeah, I'm good.
I would never. Yeah, I've talked to her, talked about her quite a few times. I would never believe that. Hey, I was kind of rough, y'all. I would have never believed I would have the youngest that I got and the grand youngest that I got. Like I would have never dreamed of that. I mean, man, I mean, my daughter's a school teacher. Yep. Few women have my number. That was a text. Somebody watching. I get them a pretty good bit. Danny, you and Tammy are blessed with a beautiful family. Yeah, I mean, hey, boy, me and my brother, we drank and got DUIs, got in fights, and man, and my youngest and my grand youngest, none of them drank. I mean, I would. I mean, I'm telling you, I wouldn't have never believed that. Because we did kind of give Grandma a hard time, you know. And she bought motors, and transmissions, and rear ends, tires, and motors, and cars, and man. And she bought me one, you know. But my brother was like Steven. He'd tear something up. But there's one thing about me and my brother. We would work. And I mean, we wanted to work. Yeah, yeah, uh, I wouldn't trade Tammy for all the gold at Fort Knox. I still might look at the woman bending over at the water fountain. But it wouldn't be enough to trade that little gal I got in on.
Turn it the right way.
Should be, yeah.
Turn it the right way. Just set them right there and we'll pull two off. Oh, this is the one we got to cook them anyway. So don't do that, baby. Don't do it.
I'm gonna sit here a minute. I'm gonna go get me a pack of cigarettes, take a break, and let y'all watch for a few minutes. I'll try to think of something good to tell y'all.
Good?
Yeah.
Mighty.
Let me go down a little bit.
Thank you. Whooping me. What you do, man?
I was under this and I think you were on top of it.
Let me get you a stick. There you go, baby. Whew. Well, thank y'all for So this is the, what you call it? It's not for you. What's it called? What's it called when you got to upstairs? A loft. See? A loft. I knew there was a word out there somewhere for that. Here's a loft. So my storage is gonna be inside of these right here. So there's my living room down there, my kitchen, my TV. Yee! Woo! There's one of my other lofts there. Well, I'm letting you down. Man, you're like a machine with that. Terminator. Yeah, Robin. Yum. Where's your bed going? I don't even think I'm gonna have a bed. I think I'm gonna sleep in the yard. Because that's what country people do. We make a good old southern meal, then we go lay in the yard. And you say, hey, good looking. What you got cooking? That looks pretty good to me. So we need 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 more boards. And we got 1, 2, 3, 4 up here, so we need 3. My eyes is burning like a mullah. I can't help it. So look, if you go down there, I don't think you'll make it.
Yeah.
Go down there and try it.
You said we need one more pack?
Now we need 3 more boards.
So you want me just to grab the 3 boards then?
Just 3 boards. Already changing your life, ain't it?
Yeah.
Gracious. We need another little box of them brads before you come back up too. They sitting on that buggy. That's what they look like. This is going to be a wrap. I can't wait. We have put so much wood up in here. You will not even believe it. We have put so much wood up in here. Gracious, tiny. Oh, gracious. Don't let nobody tell you this is easy. I'm telling you right now, I'm gonna sleep like a Jesus tonight. Back then they didn't want me. Now I'm hot. They don't want me.
Y'all, I don't know. Seems like this video is about 3 hours long, but you can see how good it looks. And there's one thing I'm gonna leave y'all with, and this is a biggie. Like, notice if the people that you are around brings you down. If there's somebody that bust your little bubble, and they out there, you know, negative this and negative that. You know, what if this happens? What if the sun don't rise tomorrow? It ain't a good idea to be around them people like that. And I mean, I'm telling you, they out there, especially if you're doing good. Especially if you're doing good. There's people that'll give you bad advice. Don't let nobody rain on your little parade. You notice, like, somebody negative, that can pull you down. I'm telling you, I know what I'm talking about. That can pull you down. And then once they got you in the dumps, then they happy. So watch out for that. I'm one of them kind that you can't hardly bring me down. My spirit's too strong. People can try, but I'm too smart for that BS, you know? So I want to tell y'all, that last thing's a big thing I just told y'all. There's more out there than you know. There's more out there than you would think. And men's kind of bad about that. But there's women like that too, but like the man that tries to make you not feel good about yourself. They doing it for a reason. They doing it to you for a reason. With a man, he's just trying to keep you down. With your women friends, they just want your ass to be miserable, you know. More miserable than what they are. You understand? APB. And, I mean, I ain't talking about the man. The man, when he's pulling you down, he knows exactly what he's doing. But women will do that. A lot of people don't want you to do good. That's a hell of a bad thing to say, you know. But it's also true. That man, he does that. Trying to break your morale. He don't want you walking around being hot stuff. Because he's got a little weenie, you know. The women do that for a different reason. Probably some of it's jealousy. Y'all think about what I said. Big Daddy will look out of you. I always tell you the truth about everything. But I'm about done for tonight. We had a good time. We had a good crowd. Well, you see, y'all beautiful people, on Southern Ideas tomorrow night. Don't let nobody put your little light out. They'll do it. Thank y'all. We'll see y'all on Southern Ideas tomorrow night. Maybe. We'll just have to see. I kind of have to halfway be in the mood. But I'll tell y'all more and more. I won't never run out of nothing to say. Good night, y'all. Bye, 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 bye. Tell everybody good night. You got 30 seconds. Tell your neighbor good night. Good night, y'all.